Hey guys, welcome to day 9 of programming every day until I graduate college. Or did I say day 9? I forgot what I said. Doesn't matter. Welcome to day 9. I'm still gonna do lead code. I just barely got home from school, first day of school, my spring semester. Pretty hectic, but the grind don't stop. I know I'm doing a bunch of lead code. Lead code is just the easiest to kind of crank out. Um, I'm still working on the project. I probably have that idea down maybe the end of Saturday or Sunday. It's just I've been super slammed with extracurricular stuff. I'm in a club and stuff, but and trying my best to do it. Hopefully, I can design some kind of project out. Maybe I'll do an easier project of a backend because I just realized I was looking through the syllabus and all the assignments. Pretty daunting stuff. It seems like going to take up a lot of my time. But that doesn't stop the grind. So yeah, let's just do this. The heaps. Let's design Twitter. Holy crap! Design all of Twitter. Very interesting. Well, let's design Twitter by doing it. Um, um, Not much to, you know. Some kind of like design question, which is sometimes pretty fun. Let's read it. Design a simplified version of Twitter where users can post tweets, or unfollow another user, and is able to see the 10 most recent tweets in the user's news feed. So implement Twitter. Post tweet takes in a user ID and a tweet ID, composes a new tweet with ID tweet ID by the user ID. Each call to this function will be made with a unique tweet ID. Okay. To design Twitter-ish. Yep. Yeah. So we get newsfeed, which is a user ID, and to return all their tweets, I assume. Retrieves the 10 most recent tweet IDs in the user's feed. Okay, recent. Each item in the must be posted by users whose must be posted by the users who the user followed or by the user themselves. Okay. User's newsfeed. Okay. Tweets must be ordered from the most recent to least recent. Okay. Follow is the user with ID started following user. Oh, okay. Okay. Unfollow. Retrieves the most recent tweet's ID in the user's feed. Each item in the newsfeed must be posted by users who the users followed by, so I think this is the hardest method to implement here. These are the ones that are very important, which will affect this one. So I gotta definitely think about it. Obviously, I'm gonna somehow incorporate the heap. I kind of see the vision of where the heap would follow. The heap would probably follow with kind of the the interactions, I guess, but not sure exactly. User with ID, follower ID, starter following the user. Retrieves the 10 most recent tweet IDs in the user's feed. Each item in the news feed must be posted by the user who by users who the users followed or by the users themselves. Okay, so actually, so maybe these are the linked. So post a tweet. So let's just kind of think of what it's asking here, right? We need to simulate sort of Twitter. So let's try to see here. Create a new instance of Twitter. User posts a new tweet. This is an ID of 5 posted by the user of 1. Get news feed of 1. The user with 1 tweet 5. Okay. Twitter.follow this person. And then Twitter post this, and then get newsfeed. So who should I have? I should have, what is it? Most recent, so 6, then 5. Okay. Some kind of max heap here. In terms of the time. Some timestamp. Maybe I need to create some timestamp here, right? Or some kind of queue. I think some double-ended queue here could work. Users 1's newsfeed should return a list with 2 tweet IDs. Tweet ID 6 should precede tweet ID 5 because it is posted after. Unfollow number this person. Yep. Twitter get news feeds. Since Twitter's oh wow, okay. Very interesting. Should I create like a user class that would help with this? And I can have like a following list or following heap per se, right? This is pretty tricky, actually. So the implications of having it in this, maybe I can create like a user class. Let's start with that. Let's like define like a user class. This maybe would make it, easier to, per se do. Def init. Self dot user ID. User ID. What else to it? Maybe I can have some data structure that's very important here. Self dot following is some kind of array, but this is very inefficient in terms of like if I need to unfollow someone that's in the middle of the array. Not very good. So maybe what would be the best data structure to use to represent following, right? A follow. It's very interesting. I don't know. Def unfollow. And I don't. This is something to consider. ID. Right. That's something that I can see. You know. What would be the best data structure? I'm not sure. What would be the because adding it very simple. But if I want to remove like unfollow someone, I gotta do that quick too. I'm noticing the heap could be used for like getting the news feed, but that doesn't seem that practical either. I don't know. Like I'm trying to fit things together, you know. I feel like having a user class might make things a little easier, but I just need to figure out what should the data structure be here. If I want to add users, I'll just append it to the thing, right? Essentially, that's what it is. And then if I want to unfollow someone, I would have to remove that element, which is very bad. I don't want that. I wish there was some way to delete a user easily. Oh, maybe like a map. Like I can slice it instantly, right? Right. Or a set. What about a set? Like I can obviously I won't follow duplicate people, that's true. And I probably can remove pretty quickly too. What is the time complexity? Does removing from Python set slow? What's the time complexity on that? Is it efficient? Maybe a set. I don't know. Because I can just self dot following dot add user ID, and I can do the same here, and I don't know if that is gonna improve anything, you know. I can't really tell, but I should simplify some things. Anything else I would like to know? No. I'm gonna have objects here. This is an object. This is gonna be a class. This is gonna be a user class. You know, these are not gonna be just IDs. I want the actual object. So, you know, I'm gonna have the actual object here. Okay. Then I think that's fine. self.feed news feed, or it's just literally I see. I would like to put the users in the order that they should be, because the order for following doesn't really matter, but does make it easier to do some information about getting their news feed. So what would be the best way to get their news feed? So if I make a post, if I make a post, some kind of heap. If I make a post, how do I tell all the other sort of like people that I made a post per se, right? That is a very interesting thing. I don't know. How would I do that? If I made a post, how could I do this? How could I do this? If I made a post, make post. So like make post. I don't know. Make tweets. Or like, so if I make a tweet, I have to post it somewhere. Like I have to link an ID. That's just the definition of a tweet. Maybe another one. This is called tweets. Post tweet. I don't know if this is like really like, so if I added to that, right? How do I tell the other like this user is being followed, you know? That is the hard part. I see. I'm not sure. This is a tricky one. Like I'm having a hard time designing how could I like use this to like tell, like how do I tell a user, oh yeah, you're following this, and how did this person know that it's being followed, you know? I don't know. This is an interesting one. This is kind of tricky. I wish I understood better. From most recent to least recent. From most recent to least recent. Most recent to least recent. So like I gotta manage a state, like, oh, this person followed that. I don't think I need a user class. It's low-key kind of useless. It just makes the code simpler, but it's not really necessary. All I really care about is that this person followed that, and some state needs to recognize that. But per user, though. I changed my mind. Is per user, you know? So if another user follows another user, some state needs to be changed. I don't know what. Like some heap. I feel like this is where the heap comes in. Okay. So makes a post, gets a news feed, and the user feed should maybe I could say time is like this. Time, right? It's like some integer, and this gets like decremented to like simulate the max heap. And so what are categories? So posting a tweet, following and unfollowing, or events, like event listeners that I need to listen, like events that I need to listen for. And obviously, yeah. So if I follow this person, hopefully this is a user. If this is an object, then I can add that to the following. This user follows that, and then I need to update their state dot time, and then some kind of like heap state, and it's like an array, obviously. State. I gotta do some like initialization or something. Some kind of what state should I keep track of? The event. Heap heapify state. Where am I? From tools, import. I think that should do something. So I this is a heap that that stores what though? What does it store? Objects? It stores objects. I think it should store objects. But that's gonna mess up my... Well, no, not necessarily. You can store the object, but in an integer. How does the heapify work, man? I wish the heapify... Fast version of heap push. So heapify that, right? Then I need to alert the state of this. Like you've been followed by somebody. So when you check your feed, when you check your feed, the current user that follows should be on your thing. I wish there was like a very sophisticated way to do this. So like what could be done here? So like equals, like basically I would do a heap push. Heap q dot heap push the time. So like something like the user ID dot time, like the current time right now, and the action, which is like follow, you know. But doesn't like it doesn't. I don't know if this like makes sense here. Like let me really think this through. So if I follow someone, obviously I'll add them to the their list. I'll decrement their time. I'll decrement their time, meaning this is like the most urgent, like this is the latest one, so it will be pop up to the tree, the heap, when I add this, right, to their heap, right? And that's what I kind of want to do, but I just really hope that it knows that it can sort by the well, I don't need to add follow. I just add what? I need to, what information do I is really more important? I'm confused. Their tweets or what? Oh, so if I'm following this person, I want following to be on their heap. So what was it? The user, current person, user ID, the current person that is following this person, right? So like this is the time that they followed you and should pop up in your thing, and this is who did it, right? Because that's what following means, right? Should Oh, when you get newsfeed, you only see their posts. Ah, frack. Okay. Yeah, this is getting really complicated. Cause like now, if I just keep the individual, if I just only store their posts, then I have to find who this post is by, and then I'm designing this really badly. I wish I was better at this. Let's start from scratch again. I'm like getting way too confused here. This is a kind of a difficult problem. Twitter, yeah. It's how should I do this? What would be how could I track these two? Users one, like I need to way to track the, so if I create a user, right? Like this, right? Instead of, I'll just put the whole user, the whole object, and I get access to the followings, all their tweets. So yeah. What would be wrong with doing this? Yeah. Like for example, like what I'm doing here, I'm literally putting but you don't know what action. No, when you get tweets, you just want to show. You just want to show get newsfeed, which is just all their posts, right? If you unfollow them, then I want to heap remove, right? Replace. What does replace to actually? What does heap replace to? Heap replace. What does that do? Pop and return the smallest and push the new item. Ah, yeah, that just ruins. Not replace. Now I'm losing it now. Like, I can heap pop, but that doesn't make sense. Like, okay, this is another action, but this is more as an action that's more silent. That just means literally remove them from the heap. But I have no idea where they're all on the heap. Is there a way to quickly get rid of them? I don't know. I think this is a wraps for me. I cannot. I think I should just look at the solution. It's already about to be 30 minutes. Fortunate. I wish I would like had an idea better. So he just did it. Yeah, he did it in one thing. Maybe a user wasn't necessary. So let's see. So initialize time. I had a similar intuition with that. They had a follow map, which is a set of. I'm gonna try to deduce it, So you have essentially like a set map, like a map, right? A default dictionary of a set. So I guess X follows this, that follows that. Okay. So the key is the individual and who they follow. Right? If the follower ID does not equal followee ID, then add the follower ID to the set. Okay, that doesn't seem that bad. Okay, then, if we're gonna go this way, I think I have like a decent hint. I didn't really memorize it, but. So obviously we're gonna have a time. That's the biggest thing I noticed. So I have to have time. And we have following, so self dot follow map, which is self default dictionary of type set. And then we're gonna have another one. What do they have for this one? A tweet map, which is a list. I guess my intuition was wrong. A list, right? A list map, right? Or it's not a list map, it's a tweet map. And then, okay, let's try to see if I can solve it from here. So with this hint, how does this help me? Well, let's see. If I want to follow you, I just add you to the list, right? Or the set. So it's like if the follower ID does not equal followee ID, then you can self.follow map follower ID dot add follow, like that. I gotta add it to the set, which is nice. Then what? I feel like I'm missing a function. Oh, there it is. Oops. I think like this. So the follower ID doesn't. This is confusing. What is a followee and follower? Follower ID start from follower ID start unfollowing. So I just remove it from the set, right? Just have dot add dot remove. Okay, I think that makes sense. Then post tweet. This is kind of the same logic here, right? If I want to post a tweet, I want to map myself to that, right? So tweet map dot add, like the user ID dot append the tweet ID. Obviously, this is a self dot that. Oh, this is very different. So if this is the post tweet, this should be it, right? I should just add all the tweets that the user made. Get the newsfeed. That is the difficult part here. How do I get the users? What could be the what was their solution here? Yeah, smart. The time they posted it. Yeah, I remember. That's the biggest one, bruh. Like the time, self dot time, right? Okay, so with this information, what could I do with this, right? Like, so you have a user ID, and these are so all I from the design, like getting the post tweets. All I need to do is just get what their post, right? The tweet ID should precede the tweet ID because it is posted after tweet 5. Yeah, all I need to do is post, and the unfollowing and following only maps like only maps if that post is shown in their feed or not. So this won't show in our state, you know. So what tweets get shown first? Definitely the tweet. So let's get all tweets, right? All tweets, which is literally just self.tweetmap user ID. And then we can definitely, this is just an array, we'll heapify this, right? Heap q dot heapify all the tweets, which will put them in order of most recent. Should I put it negative? Because I want it max heap. Like, this is the most current, so I want them to be pop on top. Like, the bigger the number, the better. No, that's fine. The later the number, the later the number, the better. And then also I have a result here. Right? So like the later the number, the better. I mean, the later the number, the more less recent it is. I should put a negative actually. Yeah, like if I'm here, hopefully this negative thing doesn't. Oh, maybe I just multiply by negative. right? So I increment, that'll be 1, so -1, 2, -2. So yeah, the more bigger number, the higher up you are on the list because you're more recent. Good. And this will sort that. I believe it will be able to sort the tuple or the tuple. I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter. Then I need to iterate through all the tweets for every tweet in all tweets. I need to check if I feel like I need to break this down. Tweet ID, tweet ID from tweet, and we res.append the tweet ID, and then we return the result. But I feel like I'm missing something here. Like, shouldn't I show the tweets of the people I followed? So all the tweets of this, and all the I should also, hold on. Following, which is self dot following map, the user ID, and I should combine the two. My tweets, user tweets, and then all tweets, which you can just following plus user tweets. Oh, user tweets. Oh, they're sets. Oh crap! Wait, hold on. I'm tweaking right now. Oh crap! Hold on. I cannot add those two. Hold on. Let me think this through. So if I have all the tweets, I have all the tweets that the user posted, but I also need to post the tweets that I follow. So I should I go through my following? So if I go through my follow map, should I put all the tweets in too? Like, what's the deal here? I don't know. This is ridiculous. Come on, this is not that bad of a problem. I think I'm missing something here. I'm getting somewhere. Should I get... I'm missing it. I'm missing something. What am I missing? So I get all the feed for everyone in the... for every follow ID and follow map. Okay. Feed.extend. Oh, wait, this is the wrong implementation. Well, I'm doing it similarly, but I'm using the sorted property as the... the count tweet. Oh man, the solution is super large for this. Follow mat is set. And count is decremented. Ah, yeah, I should have just decremented count. Yeah. Yeah, so it's more recent. Oh, what is this count used for? It's time, right? That's what time is. So get the self.follow map user ID dot add user ID. What? Why do we add ourselves? For every follow ID in self.follow map. Yep, which is the set. If follow ID in the self.tweet map. I wish I understood the solution, but I think this is the closest I can get. I'll probably revisit this problem again, but definitely running up on time. But yeah, best I could do. Brain is fried today, but anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.